Hello you guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today we are making no-bake chocolate cake. This chocolate cake requires no oven, no eggs, no milk, no butter, and look at it, it is so moist, so fluffy. This cake takes only 5 minutes to make, you guys. It's just as good as the authentic chocolate cake, only without all the extra ingredients, and it takes very less time. Let's get started. Alright you guys, I have my batter bowl here. Into that I'm going to place a sieve, and then I'm going to pour some flour in here. I'm going to leave all the ingredients and measurements in the description box. I am also adding unsweetened cocoa powder, some baking powder, salt, and sugar. I'm going to sieve everything into the batter bowl, that way we can get our dry ingredients as smooth as possible. Alright, once that is done, just go ahead and toss everything together. Then we're going to add the liquid ingredients. I'm adding some vegetable oil, vanilla extract, and very hot water. The hot water will help bloom the flavor of your cocoa powder, so it's very important. Go ahead and mix everything together. Now this is a part where you want to be very careful. You don't want to mix too much, otherwise your cake will come out very tough. So as soon as everything comes together, just stop mixing. I'm using my spatula to scrape down the sides and the bottom in case any dry ingredient is hiding somewhere. Once you're done mixing, we're going to microwave the cake, which takes only 5 minutes. So you're going to grab any pan that can go into your microwave. I'm using a 7-inch glass pan. And I went ahead and sprayed my pan and dusted it with flour, that way the cake doesn't stick. I'm going to pour my batter into my pan. Make sure your pan is large and deep enough to take all your batter. And make sure it's not too full because the cake is going to rise. Alright, I'm going to tap the pan just to get the top nice and leveled. Then I'm going to place this into my microwave. We're going to microwave the cake for exactly 5 minutes. The cooking time depends on how large or deep your pan is, so start with 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you're going to check your cake. As you can see, mine still has a wet surface. If I stick a toothpick in here, it's going to come out wet. So I'm going to let this microwave for 3 extra minutes. If you're using a bigger pan, like a 9-inch pan, it'll probably take you 5 minutes. My pan is pretty narrow and deep. That's why it's taking longer to cook. I'm going to release my cake onto a cooling rack to let it cool. And look at that, you guys. Like, how amazing does this look? We're just going to let this sit and cool completely, and while this is cooling, I'm going to show you how to make a simple microwave chocolate frosting. We're using some milk chocolate chips, and we're going to pour some half and half in here. And if you don't want to use milk, you could use almond milk. We're going to microwave this for 2 or 3 minutes, but you want to make sure you take it out every minute and stir. Once your chocolate has melted, it's going to look like this. Now this is still very hot, so you want to keep it in the fridge to cool completely. So now the chocolate cake is completely cooled. I am going to slice the middle into 2 equal slices. That way I can frost the middle and the top. It's going to be so yummy. My frosting has also cooled, so I'm going to start frosting the first slice. I'm just doing a simple frosting, nothing fancy. And voila, look at that. It looks so yummy. It looks like the cake from that Matilda movie. Every time I watch that movie, I just want to eat a chocolate cake. Let's slice this up. Look at that. I can tell from afar if a cake is dry or soft, and this cake looks so soft and it tastes exactly as it looks. I wanted to make it look like a 3-tier so I can take a good picture. You guys, this cake is so good. It's so soft and moist. Whenever I make this cake, I get so surprised because it's just as good as the authentic chocolate cake. You don't have to use eggs or milk. You don't have to bake this. It takes very less time to make. If you guys want the ingredients and measurements, go ahead and check out the description box. I have everything there.